Welcome family, friends, inductees, administrators, board members, and teachers to the 2020 World Language Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. In particular, we would like to thank the following administrators for their support this evening: Dr. Kathleen Hoker, Ms. Anahita Keeler, Dr. Martha Simon, and Mr. William Rezzi. Thank you also to the following Board of Education members: Mr. Sal DePrima and Mrs. Teresa Berg. We would also like to recommend our wonderful, hardworking middle school language teachers who have helped make this evening possible. Christiane Azer, Astra Brower, Min Chen, Colleen Green, Corey Kosisin, Shanman Lau, and Anita Nguyen, and the high school advisors to the Junior Spanish Honor Society, Jennifer Kennedy and Caitlin Swayze. Grateful of the support of the grade 8 guidance counselors, Kathleen Corsentino and Michelle Reardon. Finally, we are very grateful for the help and inspiration provided by our colleagues from the high school. Those attending tonight, I hope I didn't miss anybody: Harpreet Mali, Carolyn Hauser, Anna Kotis, Stephen La Peruta, Britta Schmitz, Nicole Angevas, Juanita Gomez Vera. All of us are here this evening to honor the dedication and achievements of our world language students at both Carl Sandburg and Jonas Salk Middle Schools. So we'd like to hear a round of applause or a shout out for Carl Sandburg Middle School. Middle School. Now, it's great to have school spirit and to be proud of where you come from. But remember, you entered here as students from crosstown rival middle schools, but you will leave here united by your membership in your new World Language Honor Society. It is only right that you are being brought together tonight by world languages, because that's what knowing other languages and cultures does. It tears down walls of misunderstanding and distrust, and it builds bridges of unity and collaboration. Okay. With that in mind, we'd like to welcome to the podium our Director of Arts and Culture, Ms. Anahita Keeler.
Guten Abend, buonasera, ni hao, bonsoir, hola, and good evening. Welcome to our honored inductees, to our parents, our teachers, our administrators, and all of Old Bridge. I love numbers, so bear with me. 7.7 billion. That's the world's population, 7.7 billion. That's a lot of people. A lot of people with different perspectives, beliefs, languages, values, and different behaviors. And although when we look into that potential 8 or 9 billion person see of vast differences, because by 2050 we will be at 9 billion, we must acknowledge that what makes us who we are, whether we are Americans or Indians, Nigerians, French, Germans, Chinese, Spanish, Italians, and on, what makes us who we are today is that we're all human. We have more in common in our shared humanity than what differentiates us. We have greater similarities that bond us together than what divides us. And that one commonality that allows us to share this bond is language. Pretty simple. Without language, we cannot express love. Without language, we cannot express anger or pain. Without it, we can't tell people how to solve the greatest mathematical equations or just how to learn their ABCs. With no language, we restrict ourselves to becoming enclosed rather than becoming a sharing, caring community. Old Bridge is a unique place. We give students unique opportunities and provide them memorable experience that hopefully last a lifetime. And that's exactly what many of our students have already done in the past 12 years. They visited the Berlin Wall and studied and lived with friends in Germany. They've seen the gorgeous land of Cinque Terre and Portofino, and tasted the world's best gelato in Italy. They've shopped in Paris' finest boutiques, and they have they've toured the Alhambra Castle in Granada, Spain. Or they've climbed the Great Wall of China several times and actually come face to face with centuries-old terracotta soldiers in Xi'an. We are global citizens, Old Bridge, not preparing for the 21st century, but already facing it, living it, and embracing it. We understand that despite our differences in language, we learn to speak in the ones that we need. We remember that regardless of cultural disparity, we learn to appreciate the diversity of our globe. And how do we do this? Simply said, with language. Your words, ladies and gentlemen sitting here, are powerful indeed. And here's how we do it. We teach world languages, 5 of them, to every middle school student, almost 2,000 of them. Not so much that they're better speakers of Italian or German, but so that they are better citizens of the world. Not so that they can just order their favorite food at a nearby Spanish or French restaurant, but so that they are sensitive to newcomers and immigrants to our country. Not just so that they are able to travel to all those beautiful countries far and wide, but so that they build a better world together, a kinder world, without walls to divide us, but rather with common goals and global citizenship as our only goal. They do this through language because, as Frau Costa said earlier, that is what language teaches us. So today, I proudly welcome and congratulate all 237 of you who have stood out from the crowd and proven yourselves in the language of your choice. Bravo. Although it seems like an insignificant number, that 237, don't sell yourself short. By beginning this journey of language study, you're working towards sharing ideas with those 7.7 billion people in language and in a way that they will understand. You're making that great big world out there just a little bit better each day. You're opening myriad doors to employment opportunities, friendship, and growth, and I congratulate you. But now, here's the important part. You must continue your study of languages in high school. This is not where it ends, this is where it begins. Explore our world language clubs that our high school offers. Take part in academic challenges, such as the Seal of Biliteracy, and the National High School World Language Honor Society, which will be offered to you in 10th grade, to those who maintain excellence in their academic careers. Pursue culturally stimulating programs, such as some of our study abroad and exchange programs. And now, very importantly, to all the parents and teachers who join us today and who also can't join us today. Your support, your dedication, your perseverance always guide our students to do the right thing. So for that, we are very grateful. Thank you for making a difference in their lives daily. Specifically to Frau Costa and Signora Massina, we are especially thankful to you for taking the initiative to plan this beautiful evening with your colleagues and afford our students the opportunity to shine. So thank you all. And finally, I wish all you students here success for the future. I know you will all achieve to the best of your abilities. Keep studying languages and do the best that you can. Bravo, félicitations.
Fortunate to have a good friend of mine take time out of his busy schedule to speak to us this evening. He and I first met coaching our son's soccer team together, during which time I got to know him as someone who has experienced the transformative power that learning one or more languages can have on your life. He speaks German, French, Italian, and even a little Finnish, and is a true global citizen. Please give a warm middle school welcome to Dr. Kenneth Putka.
that's German, of course. And if you were in Switzerland, you would say, Guten Abend miteinander. Oh, okay. Buonasera. Excelente. Wow, wow. Bonsoir. Bon. 晚上好. 很好. Yeah, okay. Buenas noches. Oh, excelente. Wow, fantastic. You are, first of all, congratulations to all the honorees today. It's such an honor. Believe it or not, I was the 7th grader once and an 8th grader, and I took languages, and languages changed my life. Learning languages changed my life, and I'm going to tell you how. Yeah. But the first ingredient is actually having a fantastic school. And you have such a wonderful program here. You're blessed to have 5 languages and dedicated faculty who care about you and care about languages and the opportunities that will open up for you. I was also fortunate enough to have a similar experience. I wanted to learn French, and I don't know how it is in here, but we only had 3 languages. I know we had 5. We had French, we had German, we had Spanish. I put French as number 1, German as number 2, and Spanish as number 3. And I got put in German. And at the time I was like, I really wanted to learn French. But I love learning German. Where else do you have a word like Schnitzelbank? This is like the coolest word. And I kind of was attracted to it because my parents, we come from Polish heritage. My parents were 2nd generation Poles, or Polish Americans. And whenever they would want to talk to one another and us not understand, of course, what do? They spoke in Polish. So I learned a new superpower. My superpower was learning German, and I was going to learn German. This was something my parents didn't know. And I learned German because it was fun. It was cool. We got to sing songs. We got to say words like Schnitzelbank. We got to eat gummy bears in class. Back when gummy bears were very difficult to find. You can find them now everywhere. We loved it. So I started learning German in 7th and 8th grade. And then I learned that our high school had an exchange program with a German gymnasium. Gymnasium is a high school. Every other year, we would have a group of, say, 40 or 60 students come to our high school, and we would send a group there. And I thought, wow, this is really cool. This is a great opportunity. Set it as a goal. I want to go. I want to learn enough German so that I don't have to speak any English when I'm with my host family. And so I read, I learned, and I also didn't come from a very wealthy family, so I sold tons and tons of gummy bears to my classmates and to my parents and family and friends to raise the funds. And that trip changed my life. It opened up a whole new culture. Do you know that Germans put mayonnaise on French fries? Isn't that crazy? But it's really good and tasty. We spent 2-3 weeks in German, living as a German student, going to German schools, seeing how German high school students live. That was fantastic. You could get on public transportation and go anywhere. That was really, really cool. It opened up my world to a whole world I didn't know existed. German rock and roll. At the time, we didn't have iPods. You couldn't get the only way to hear German music was to go to a really arcane record store and find a German rock record. Now we take this all for granted, but back then it was so cool to hear German rock and roll music. From that point on, I was hooked. I came back to high school and I started reading everything I could. I read comic books. I read children's books. Do you kids know what shortwave radio is? So shortwave radio is old-time podcasts. You basically, this is like really powerful radio that was broadcast from Germany, and you could, late at night, if you tuned the dial, you could just hear a little bit, and I would listen to German news and just kind of get my German skills up. And it was, for me, it became a hobby. I loved it. It was cool. It was fun. I just did it because it was fun. And our high school also had a bunch of competitions, like speaking oration competitions, which I joined. We had a German club, which was a lot of fun. We used to have German culture night, multi-international night, everybody getting together, sharing foods, people singing songs, dancing. It was an absolute blast. And then we had the teachers of German in the United States give an exam every year. I decided to take the exam, and the prize was a trip to Germany. And two students from every state were sent, And I was fortunate enough to go because it had just such a great teachers, great school. At that point, coming back, I was pretty much fluent in high school and absolutely loved German. It helped get me into college. And then when I was in college, I learned about a foreign exchange program with Switzerland. I applied for that. So did my girlfriend at the time. We ended up both going to Switzerland. And this is one of the ways how learning German changed my life. She's my wife now. We both went to school for a year in Switzerland. So in addition to learning German, I learned how to speak Swiss German. And just because it was cool, it was fun. I would go out with the choir I sang with. After every choir rehearsal, we'd go have snacks and just talk. And it was just a wonderful way to connect with people. And then hiking in the Alps, that was cool. Learning how different people live. Swiss people live differently than we do in the United States. Even within Switzerland, there are multiple cultures. There's German-speaking Switzerland, there's French-speaking Switzerland, there's Italian-speaking Switzerland. And they speak a language called Romansh, which is very close to the Latin that Caesar spoke. Crazy, huh? And it was just really loved to learn slang. I came back, applied to graduate school, and was told that one of the reasons I got into graduate school was this program I went to at the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. As I mentioned, I married my girlfriend at the time. I joined an international company. So AT&T at the time, now Nokia. It's an international company. I work at the United Nations. There are people from all over the world. And when I go to meet customers and to meet other colleagues, if I know that they speak a language that I know, we have an instant connection, instant trust when I speak their language. Even just a few words. So I speak German when I meet Germans. I'm learning Italian, so I speak Italian when I know Italians. But even to say one word, guten Abend, buonasera, grazie, danke, those show you want to connect. And in the world that we live in, a lot of business, a lot of culture, a lot of personal communications, you have to somehow connect. We travel sometimes to foreign places where I don't know the language for vacation. One of the most important phrases to learn is, we are stupid tourists. So we're in Venezuela, trying to rent a car. I don't speak Spanish. The person was getting really frustrated, and they were about to just yell, and we just all together said, "Somos turistas, estúpido." And everybody laughed, and people, instant connection, people are willing to help. But it's that personal connection that makes all the difference. And it's these soft skills, which I use every day in my job. I'm now consultant, and I travel internationally for Nokia. Consulting is built on trust. People need to trust you. In just a few words, shows that history of connection, shows that you care. Again, how language changed my life. My daughter married an Italian, and she is living in Italy right now. She's been living there about 3 years. My wife and I are learning Italian so that one day if there's grandkids, I want to be able to connect with that grandchild the same way I connect with my daughter. And so that's a lot of fun, and it's so much fun to learn to do language. So learning language changed my life. I don't know how it will change yours, but it has enriched my life. It has opened up my life to new cultures, new experiences that I wouldn't have had otherwise, and gave me a superpower. So you, in the middle schools, you are learning a superpower that you can speak. Your parents may not understand you. Your other friends may not understand you. That's cool. That's fun. Exercise it. And also, don't know where it'll take you, but just do it for fun. And also, do it to open up your world and open up your world to new experiences. So back to participation. So, Dankeschön. That's thank you in German. In Swiss German is a little bit a mixture of German, Italian, and Swiss. So they say merci, which is French. They say merci vielmals in Swiss German. Merci vielmals. Grazie mille. Of course, Italian. Love Italian. Sheshenin. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias. Now I do a lot of work in Malaysia, and in Malaysia it's terima kasih. Finish. Finish is very, you speak with very little emotion when you speak Finnish. So you say, kiitos, kiitos, kiitos. And do you know there's no word for please in Finnish? Isn't that crazy? Shukran is thank you in Arabic. And back to Polish, my heritage, dziękuję bardzo. Thank you.
And now to our induction ceremony. Audience, we ask that you please hold your applause until each individual language presentation has concluded. So at the end of each language, you can applaud that, okay? And then we'll start with the next language. This way everyone can hear their child's name, okay? And we're going to start off with French. S'il vous plaît.
Hu, Chelsea Maturo, Zoe Bernard-Douglas, Matthew Goldika, Alexandria Nardone, Harsh Patel, Jami Patel, Christine Pujo, Anusha Tel-Imno, Nicole Popova, Linda Portocarrero, Aya Basso, Anu Samama, Mason Shalik, Adi Singh, Ethan Slater, Kimberly Touzon, Emma Walsh, Carissa Wong, as a member.
Italian Junior Honor Society inductees, Miriam Ahmed, Ashley Bannerman, Karina Cacciolo, Lauren D'Alessio, Nahir Dave, Antonio Di Giovanni, Ava Di Martini, Emma Di Martini, Kaylee Edwards, Cassidy Eng, Chloe Eng, Natalie Garcia, Maya Gurdon, Angelina Ecobelli, Ryan John, Sydney Kirshner, Matthew Kubasek, Ryan Poole, Jacob Lipinski, Callie Malco, Sophia Mazzola, Kayla McGrath,
Alexander Milton Rodriguez, Chloe Diaz, Sophia Paola, Michael Delichosa,
Gianna Russo, Alexis Daniel,
Ryan Saunders, Gia Sheikh,
Alicia Strauss, Ava Simkowitz.
Amanda Shady.
Ripetete, as a member of La Piccola Società di Old Bridge, I pledge to dedicate myself to the Italian language, to always strive for excellence, and to promote friendship and harmony between people of different nations and religions. Questa è la mia promessa. Auguri. German Honor Society inductees, Sarah Amadou, Lillian Andre, Michael Annunziata, James Arena, Feldman. Robert Cervasi. Joshua Rukowski. Luke Hagan. Charlotte Hankinson. Jose Hassan. Kyle Hughes. Olivia Januzzi. John Kimmel.
Yes.
Hayden Kipper. Madison Kravitz. Gary Lamont. Bridget Lutz. Veronica Manovich. Bernadette Margulis. Pierre Mather. Alexandra Madlos. Kristen Mazer. Jason Mitchie. Ola Demeji Odongo. Travis Osei Asante. Timothy Chiguza. Anson Pollock. Josh Rajapati. Jenna Ranelli. Annalise Recco. Matthew Rosenberg. Julia Rowan. Julia Giuliano. Gabriella Lovick. Tyler Sperano. Donna Marie Sternad. Cynthia O'Neill. Christopher Bogadic. Lindsay Wilkinson. Corey Wong.
Natalia Tchaikovsky, Megan Delahanty, Ray Derlin, Nicholas Stowe, Nancy Dogbassi, Elissa Fontana, Madison Freudenberg, Michael Gallagher, Sia Goyo,
Yes.
Shaloni Gupta, Shimani Gupta, Brooke Keller, Aisha Imam, Mia Kang, Brittany Parmachari, Luke Kennedy, Connie Khan, Sasha Hatchet, Krish Kohakar, Juan Zoya, Isabel Romero, Savannah Martinez, Esperanza Matos, John Mayer, Eric Medina, Julia Masucci, Sharon Minhas, Nisi Zayan, Tyler Nanetti, Aiden Nocte, Maya Navarette, Jessica Guzat, Ashwika Nukala, Abigail Olusu, Esa es mi promesa.
Congratulations, everyone. Please give our inductees one more round. Now, as we conclude our ceremony, we would like to thank everyone in attendance for supporting our students here tonight and invite you to join us in the cafeteria for book signing, certificate distribution, and light refreshments. Arrivederci.